there are certain thornier issues that remain. One of them being, and this is coming from having talked to business leaders across the spectrum, where we are seeing the the relief package that was announced and very promptly. And for a country like Bangladesh to have announced a relief package of the size that even it amazed me. That was pretty amazing, I must say. But SME sector is not necessarily seeing the relief package. MSME, if you say, the small, the cottage. Like, for example, restaurants in Dhaka. There are so many restaurants in Dhaka that have shuttered, and some permanently. Your views on that?
Well, if you ask me about the stimulus packages, the 30,000 crores for the rich and big business people have been utilized by September. So most of us have got the money, we utilized it in the system, and we are being benefited by these stimulus. Now, when it comes to the MSMEs and the small businesses, I would say women in business, there comes a big challenge, because you have to realize that the stimulus has been given through banks. It's not a grant. Grant is very simple. You just take the ID card and just place the grant to him or her. But when you have to take the stimulus from a bank, you have to have a banking relationship. Now, most of these small business people for whom you are feeling a bit worried on, it is correct, because they hardly have bank relationships. They hardly have bank sanction advisors and all that. So it's very difficult to prove that they can take the money and repay it back. Or it's difficult to prove who the party is, because the bank has to have a KYC. They have to know the party. And therefore, the problem here is not the stimulus package. The problem is the process of giving the stimulus package to the small businesses. So I had suggested through FBCCI and through the government bodies that there should be a very simple insurance scheme. I remember in late 70s, when I was an exporter of the country, we didn't get any money from the banks because we were selling under this contract scheme, exactly what the governments are doing. And the bank said, sorry, we don't give you any advance on this. So we introduced ECGC scheme, Export Credit Guarantee Scheme in Shadharan Bima. And that worked. We used to give a premium to the Shadharan Bima, and the bank used to keep that premium certificate as the guarantee warranty. And if any of my customers failed to pay, the insurance company would pay. The same thing should have been done for the small and medium enterprise people, or even small entrepreneurs, where they should be able to get a insurance from the Shadharan Bima, no question asked, and this premium certificate would be the basis for their 5 lakhs, 10 lakhs taka, and the banks would then get a paper on which they know that if this party fails, the insurance company can pay me. That's the only way that the smaller entrepreneurs can get money out of the banks. Otherwise, the government has to change the stimulus package and make it a grant. That is a political decision that the government has to take.